U.S. Ambassador to the UN Samantha Power is now in Guinea, her first stop on a visit to the three West African nations worst hit by the Ebola outbreak. Power is the highest-ranking U.S. official to make such a visit and spoke exclusively with NBC's Chris Jansing, who's traveling with her.
From the time Samantha Power got off the overnight flight from Washington, the day became a race of meetings and formal welcomes, updates and photo ops, this one with the president of Guinea. She's determined to pressure other countries to do more than praise the U.S. and the U.K. for their response.
They themselves haven't taken the responsibility yet to send docs, to send beds, to send a reasonable amount of money. So I want to go check out the situation on the ground, assess the situation.
Guinea desperately needs the help. It's one of the poorest countries on the planet and has already lost about 900 lives to Ebola. So at every stop, health protocols for all of us, including the ambassador, who got a shot of hand sanitizer and had her temperature taken 3 times today. Billboards warn of the dangers of Ebola, but the majority of the people here can't read them. That's where religious leaders come in. The Grand Imam is sending instructional sermons to the country's 12,000 mosques. But now there's this growing concern, that if American healthcare workers have to be quarantined when they go home, they'll stop coming.
It's going to hurt getting volunteers. I also have a community here of Americans and their families who would like to be able to go home safely and securely.
So for Samantha Power, this trip is also about coming here to address the fear back in the States.
We need to find a way when they come home that they are treated like conquering heroes and not stigmatized for the tremendous work that they have done.
Fear has almost overwhelmed Guinea. One beautiful young survivor, too afraid to show us her face, told us the worst part of Ebola was surviving, only to be shunned by family and friends. Ambassador Power says she understands the fear, both here and back in the States. Her own 5-year-old son was at first afraid for her to come to West Africa. She says the government may think about offering incentives to healthcare workers to come. Maybe it's money, maybe it's time off. Those decisions haven't been made yet.